Yes, so can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't hear me, let me know. Oh. If you can't hear me, put a one in the chat. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Talk to me no man, no talk to me no. For my people them there. ABR News TV, where you there?
Because what it has done, Jamaica.
Sorry. Sorry.
Renegade. Man when afraid. Man in the wilderness. Keep it real and it's only no top line.
No top line.
We must work together.
You think them can capture state? Say I work with I know.
Stop and do it. Alright. Stop and let you out. After you let you out, I will say I'm going to let you out. Alright, we do.
Nice.
I will let you out. I will say I'm going to let you out. Exactly, the blood classes right there. When it's the police, I'm white police. White police. You hear me? I tell you, notice a while ago. Listen to me, I said. Now the real thing me, I tell you. I'm fucking out of yo, we have to pass when
when police can't tell if you have violent police, you know.
Yo, the man say me can't say you're a criminal. Only hear the man. Mighty God. Let me find the video. I see the video. This is how more I want to see. This is how more I want to see in a full capacity now. See it, yeah? Right, that's all the people. I don't know how so much people drop off our live, you know. I'm going to tell them so I'm going to switch to OBS. But then drop off our live, so. That's crazy.
At the husband because they visit your wife. In there, the man in the box and them go kill him.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yes, Donovan. Look on this now. Look on this.
Hey,
Come on,
Bell
look through the
Skitch,
window upon him, you know. He's
I don't know
sitting
what
in the box,
going
you
on,
know.
a lot of people in drop
Look
off. I don't know what going on. Only 18
one
people
police
there, I
took
don't
on him.
know.
Look on the other one that come
60
look on him now.
people,
He can't
I don't
keep
know.
close back. Look.
I don't know what happened.
Look, man, the house too, you know, the man house. Them house.
Probably
Probably.
you not
Look
read
them
right.
out.
Look on this now.
Tell the man come look on him. Look on this now.
This is how we want to show now.
Him go look on him, not now. See the super look on him now himself. Look here. Window open, you know. Him sit down, let's see him in the boxer. What I know? 4 of them get squeegee Joe grind.
Wow.
Then give me some grind. 4.
So, oh, is a man asleep?
Then I take her out now. Look on this.
What it?
I murder this, you know. Murder for hire. By Jamaica Constabulary Force. Murder to hire. Look on this.
Man, this is crazy, bro.
It's a video, you know. Look on it.
When you can see it look better now, bigger screen.
The man go on the phone go call, you know. Them a look through the window upon him, you know. He's sitting in a boxer, you know. Look at. One police took upon him. Look upon the other one that come look upon him now. The car keep close back. Look. Look man, the house too, you know, the man house. Them house. Married. Look at now. The other one come look upon him. Look upon this now. Then go look upon him not now. See the super look upon him now himself. Look at. Window open, you know. Him sit down with him in a boxer. What I know? 4 of them get squeegee Joe Grind. Then give me some grind. 4. Them are take her out now. Look on this. I murder this, you know. Murder for hire by Jamaica Constabulary Force. Murder to hire. Look on this. It's a video, you know. Look on it.
What is this?
You see what them a do? Them a go on them phone go call. Them a go on the phone go call, you know. You see that? If they know so they have the video, you know. Then continue doing that. You see that?
So people, all that look to no. And it's a one nice community too, you know, could it? Because some community where a Juta man live and taxi man live, could it? Nice community. Open community. And when you think say a police supposed to protect you, in this video it appears to be the opposite. Take a look at that. My God.
Come out him talking do everything. This is a hit for hire. Because Joe Grind go on bad, you know. Yeah, him alright, you know. But Joe Grind, you know, sometimes you have 3 foot. And when you have foot the way you use 15 of this kind of trouble. Yeah. That's easy, you know. Yeah. Big up the one I put that. Jennifer, big up yourself. Yes. Look on that. It's a cold-blooded murder. It's a cold-blooded murder, man. So long as I do the look at him come out, he go for him phone, like he go carry the man and say the thing over, you know. The rest will last stick up and wait to go. See that? He got out Joe. Yes. They get on board. Eh? No, because they're not criminal was not stopping on that. He come up on him phone there. It's not only that children in one of the ghetto community. It's that. Yeah. You saw me have it long, people. I have the what I see that. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, it's not a baby foot. That is a huge foot. Yes. Yes. That foot, you know, you have a place in the middle passage. Yeah, where you think about up in the sky there somewhere. We don't know where it's there. You know, but that foot, you know, it put the foot in the wrong place, you know, it go. Yes. You might tap on the phone there. Simple and easy like that. Look there. Man can't evil someone. No, you know, me have to talk to everybody involved in this. The youth them gone up, you know, because the paper they come through, you know. So the husband took up the youth there. Them did not lock up the girl. You know. Me talk to everybody, you know. When them see that video, them go ask who the video now can the thing, you know. You understand? Yes. This was a it for hire because you can do it for hire with police, Jamaican criminal police. This have to stop. No, you remember, me the man now, me live in the wilderness. You know me stay, me just chat as is. Me not done nothing. Me have the video for match it. This look like a shootout for you. If a man had a rifle and have a gun, you could have pushed your face and not fully a bullet. One bullet kill you in a head.
Simple.
Then the other one pushing him head. And you come pushing your head to in your khaki and I know no shoot. Man, I don't know. But this was a shootout. This was a shootout. Eh? You make Joe make the husband and Joe grind, Screechy Joe grind, work out them differences. Make them go race. Who have the bigger foot, tell her the better foot. You understand? Because
people make sure to go subscribe, you know, people make sure to go subscribe.
You don't get money to do this and then tell
Salon so much drop bombs
because
around here. Yeah,
can cover it up, especially when you see a man. Nobody know lion thief like most of them see a man in a JCF. They are criminal.
Like up the video, guys. Touch up the like button for me, please.
Yes.
Touch up the like button for me, please.
And the young one, them a follow. So you find out, say, if me push up more things, you know, like this, it a hurt to the head. Look on this. Look on this, yeah. This is what them a do. You kill out the people them, and then you add and now make the police a carry JLP supporter. I no joke, look here. You see police a carry JLP supporter gone away. They don't support in politics like this. Look here, people. Look. See them I drop them off back there. See there? Not my saying. You police are harder them for a drop off JLP supporter when them that go conference. Me have it. See it here.
My God.
Eh?
My God.
In them gears.
Wow.
You know, see people don't carry them like this. See that no mean so see it here.
Wow.
See them there? See them I come out back there? Alright.
My God.
You remember I said me have the Eagle Secret Service, me have everything around here. Me have everything around here. See? These fista. Yeah? The sanction of the police to make them a walk and kill people, especially in the PMP area. It can't go someone. This them a murder. I'm about JFJ 100%. Here, we to make sure go to stand with JFJ.
100% JFJ. Listen, we can't find the JFJ website. 29th of North April, people. JFJ Jamaica. Jamaicans for Justice.
Sounds like you might be trying to recall some specific.
Tap in hands. Jamaicans for Justice. Outreach education. Alright. What the protest there? We want to know about the protest on the website, Jamaicans for Justice. That's what we want to know about. We don't have it on the website. We must finish the job. Issue on fax, make a donation. Me see me can find it on Twitter. People 29th halfway through square. Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ. Alright, see them here. See if they have it on this. Run for Fights, November 30th. No, that we are talking about. JFJ accuses observer of bias and trying to restart its mission. Okay. Protest in blue. Join the call for body-worn cameras. I guess this is it. Yes, here we go. Let me save this. I'm gonna post this on my wall. I'm gonna post this on my wall. Download. I will buy PMP people and born in April though. See me PMP lawyer. Born in April too. Alright people, so see it here. This is it. Protest in blue. Protesting in blue. Join the call for body-worn cameras. Together we demand an end to police violence. Yes. Why is anybody opposing this? Why is the JFJ, not the JFJ, why is the JCF protesting this? Why is the JCF? Why is the police force against this? Why is the Prime Minister, the Minister Horace Chang, why are they against body-worn cameras? Huh? Somebody please make it make sense. Body-worn cameras are used all around the world. And it's necessary because there have been too many instances where police that were high-ranking police too, police that were deemed to be of the highest reputation, was caught doing the most nefarious and disgusting and despicable thing you could have ever imagined a police would do. Right? I was watching a video the other day about correctional officers. Some of the stuff I can't even show on here. You had an officer in a one of those places where you had children, and he molested the little girl. Big, rough, tough, tall, 6'5", 6'3" officer molested the little girl. They are supposed to be protecting the little pitney in that space, but him turn around molesting the little girl. Right? So people are people. And I, for one, if I was an officer, I wouldn't have no problem with wearing body cam, because it's something to protect me. And there's a video that I did, you know. There was a short that I did that actually highlights that very, very well. Because it was a movie. And the lady in the movie, her partner didn't believe her that she didn't push the young man over the building. And he actually went to his commanding officer to make a formal complaint. But the young lady, because she was wearing her body-worn camera, she was able to show all the evidence that she did not push the young man over there. He jumped, and then her partner apologized to her. And of course, she didn't accept the apology, because she would have thought that her partner would have saw her as someone with integrity. But even so, the point of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, the young lady, I'm going to see if I find it on my TikTok. I don't know if I posted it on my TikTok. The young lady was able to clearly show him and the commanding officer that she was indeed innocent of what he was about to accuse her of, pushing the young man over the building. So I don't understand for the life of me, ladies and gentlemen, why any officer that is not doing anything wrong would be opposed to wearing your body worn cameras. And them should have happy say it's an even option. As far as I'm concerned, I guess I didn't do a short about it. I guess I just posted it. Right? But back to this. Together, let's demand the end of police violence. Planning a blue day? You don't have to choose who to protest with. You can support the police and demand better policing as you stage your counter protest. Also call for body-worn cameras and a timeline for storage built out. So the build out, ladies and gentlemen, is really the issue that they say they're having. They don't have the storage for the body-worn cameras. Well, if they're serious about the body-worn cameras, Ryan Campbell, salute to you, my brother. If they're serious about the body-worn cameras, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it is my position that they will give us a timeline as to when that storage facility will be built. A genuine timeline, not something that we can say, oh, you know. No. We need a timeline. We need a timeline. It is very necessary to see a timeline, ladies and gentlemen. And if you agree, type agree. If you agree, type agree. Right? So let me go on this now. Jamaica's justice peaceful process and police say, remember Romario Sterling, a 27-year-old, shot by the police. Initial reports claimed a shootout, but later video evidence seemed to show a very different story. A man who appeared to be Romario was seen in what appeared to be a kneeling position, hands behind his head, followed by what sounded like gunshots. Right? I love how they're doing this. Offenses under the ATI Act. A person breaches the ATI Act if an official document or relevant section of the document is not exempt and he or she alters or defaces, blocks or erases, destroys or conceals the section. The offender can be charged 500,000 or sentenced to 6 months in prison or both if an officer unlawfully discloses exempt material. That persons can be charged under the Official Secrets Act. Interesting. Never knew that. I never knew that. Another one here. Indicom 2024 Q4 report. 24 out of 189 people unalived by security forces were unarmed. Additionally, 18 were unalived. No, 18 were unalived with while holding a non-firearm. What? Lethal forces should be a last resort. That is something else that we need to address here in Jamaica. Lethal force. The man them need for know, brother. Like, it isn't that like a law? You know, me say I love how Jamaican for Justice is doing this. This is another instance to the protest, why they are protesting. 145% increase from the 40 recorded in the same period up to April 16th. None of the unalivings involved the use of body-worn cameras by officers. How quickly will these families get justice? That's why they're called Jamaicans for Justice. That's why they're calling for the protest. Alright, how to access appeals, nice. Happy Easter, okay. It's time to review and reform marital and under Sexual Offense Act. Okay, that's another story. I'm looking specifically for the protest material. That's what I'm looking for. Stop police brutality. Now tell you. Peaceful protest. Nice. You know what? Let me just repost these. Repost. Halfway tree transport center, people. Opposite the Jamaica National Bank. Show your support by registering via the form in our bio. Emailing admin at jamaicansforjustice.org. See it there, people? Oh Lord. think I have to go to the other side, right? See there? Give police resources, not too much power. Because too much power can be abused. Guys, I need y'all to tap the screen up, man. We got 127 people watching. Hit the like button for me. Thank you. This protest is 2 days away, guys. Like I said, if you are 5 to 15 miles away from the halfway tree transport center, you should be in the building. Yeah, you should be in the building. Yes, this lady face comes up a lot when you're talking about Jamaicans for justice. Shout out to her for the work that she and her team is doing, and it's very much needed. In Jamaica, children can be sentenced to life imprisonment. What? How in the world is a child going to be sentenced to life? 14 years and older? Alright, this needs to change. This right here, this needs to change. Life? Nah. No, sir. The justice system is supposed to be about reform. Life imprisonment? Mighty God. No, sir. That's not sexy. There needs to be some stipulation around that. What do you guys think? Unfortunately, Bolo, no body corners will be endorsed by this unaliving agenda. No, by this inhumane politicians, because this will interrupt their unaliving agenda. This must be studied respectfully. Yankee, you know, it's hard to argue with that, you know. It really is hard to argue with that. JFJ reaffirms our commitment to build a Jamaica where all citizens can live free of discrimination and violence. Through the UK in Caribbean Magna Carta Fund, Protect and Serve, Protect JFJ was able to increase engagement between citizens and police. Let's hear what this audio has to say. Never heard this.
To help promote human rights, and the program's called Protect and Serve. And the focus has been to help improve relations between police and these vulnerable groups through public awareness building and sensitization sessions on human rights. So we've done sessions in, or rather the organisation has done sessions in Kingston and in Montego Bay. And the sessions have been about human rights and about the JCF's diversity policy. And so, in other words, to help people to understand how to report any human rights violations. But on the other side of the coin, it's been about helping the police, sensitising them to enhance their understanding and to help them to deal with the vulnerable groups. So it's all about the two groups being able to work more in harmony together and hopefully, raise awareness on both sides. And actually, there's been some great participation from both the police and the vulnerable groups. And just to mention a few of the things.
Well, I can say from JFJ's perspective, we've been positively impacted already. Even just last week Friday, I mentioned it at the beginning of the show, but we would have had a town hall with our police officers in the Kingston Central Division. We also did one in the St. Andrew, I want to say North Division. But yes, and would have had excellent participation from the police there. The divisional commander of both areas would have been present, speaking to the citizens able to, air some of the concerns that they've had in their specific areas. And the police were able to respond, and coming out of that, it was an excellent session. So we really appreciate your support in being able to get that done. We would have also seen some of our community interventions where, having informed citizens now of their rights when interacting with the police, we have gotten some improved reports of their experience seeking services from the police as well. So again, that support has been integral.
Man, if only those reports were in the majority. If only they were in the majority. According to the Code of Conduct for Police Relations, statements for children under 12, juvenile under 16 should be taken in the presence of parents. This is important. Let me I need to this right here. Let me refresh the page because it seems to have frozen. But that is extremely important. I'm going to come back to that. That is extremely important. What they're gonna say there. Because for some strange reason, ladies and gentlemen, what has happened what has happened? There's a situation that happened with that child. I think it was talking about after I pressed me this seat pan. Yes. With the lawyer, brother. Yes. Let me find it. After for the press. She me see put it out there. Let me see me seeing face by the thumbnail. It was like 2 days ago. It wasn't too long ago now. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Let me put it right. Yes, found it. Hey man. Hey, I'm a bad man, boy. Woo! I'm a bad man. Got him right here. Listen to this. Listen to this story right here. This story right here with this young man. Listen to this. And then we're gonna go to that thing on Twitter. Listen to this.
None whatsoever.
I should record this. This is a good thing to record. This is a teachable moment. Yes, this is a teachable moment. Let me record this. Let me record this. Alright. Let me refresh this. Lord, I don't know what's going on. Select stream. Am I live on both of these? Am I live on both of these? No way. Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm live on both of these. What is going on right now, bro? What is happening? The hell going on? No, hold on. Let me look on my page. Something alright. Something just ain't right. Something not right, y'all. Oh, that's what happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta reboot this. I gotta change the title for that. Now I see what's going on. Damn. Y'all give me a second. Cause I was wondering why this thing not You know what? God is good, God is great. I'ma just leave it. Should I leave it? Should I leave it? Now I see what's going on. Cause I was like, how comes I have so much people on that live? I have 153 people, but I haven't begun the sentence based division is going to start at 6, which is like 2 hours from now. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Wow. So what should I do? Should I reschedule and change the name? What say you, good people? I'm gonna do this reaction though. I'm gonna do this reaction. Alright people, so we're here talking about the situation with the police force. I want you guys to listen to this story right here. And remember to like and share, alright? Please like and share. Check this out. Big up Atta for the press. Make sure to go and subscribe. One Atta for the press. Alright? Yeah. Alright, check it out.
Taking this.
Alright, so we are in where? Falmonchilon. And we are having a serious problem. This lady's 12-year-old son has been locked up by the police. And the reason that she gave why they locked him up is that he refused to open his phone. So they detained him on reasonable suspicion of possession of identity information. So let me be clear, it's not the Falmouth police who locked him up. I was told that it is the largest scam task force in Montego Bay. So I want you to tell me, young lady, what you saw transpire this morning, because you was at the house, right?
Right.
Talk to me. What you saw this morning?
So this morning, I just start to see lights in my face, guns in my face. Wake up, get up, go in the hall. Everyone, they took everyone in the hall and they started asking persons for phones and everyone. And then after
How old are you?
I am 20.
Okay.
Okay. So after they asked everyone for phones, they took me in the room and a young lady started to search my phone. The 12-year-old gave the young man his phone and they were telling him to open his phone. He told them that he did not remember the code. They keep on pressing him till one of the police that came in told the young man that he is going to beat him. Then he started to look.
The police tell which young man?
The 12-year-old that he is going to beat him.
He's going to beat the 12-year-old?
Right.
Why?
Because he was not opening his phone.
Oh, because he's not opening his phone. The police tell him they're going to beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Did the police beat him?
No,
okay.
he did not. Okay, so after he told him that, they took him one side, started to question him. When
stick up in, and the 12-year-old that the police told that they were going to beat him. Is that your son?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so after they started to question him, I went beside one of them, one of the police.
When they were questioning him, who was present?
No one was present.
So the police from Latches Camp Task Force in Montego Bay, you're saying that they were questioning the 12-year-old boy with no adult present?
Right. So
that's the JCF member from Latches Camp Task Force in Montego Bay.
So I went beside of him and one of the police looked at me, and then after he took him outside. Then after he took him outside, then one of the female that was searching my phone called me inside to search the room.
Yes.
Right. Then after the 12-year-old came in and started to cry.
Why was he crying?
I asked him if they beat him and he said no. Then after I asked the police, where are you taking him? And he told me that he was taking him to the jail. I said, you cannot take him to the jail because I know my rights. He told me that I saw me no court. Then after he told me that he is going to take him to Stuart Town.
Stuart Town, that's in Chilhowee.
Right.
So did he take him to Stuart Town?
Right, they took him, they sent him out of the room, and then after, I did not know when they were leaving or anything. I just went outside and saw that they were gone.
Oh. So they took the 12-year-old from the house without any adult, and then took him to lock him up in jail. So where is the 12-year-old now?
He's currently at Stuart Town.
Okay. Mother, did you know that your 12-year-old son is locked up in the police jail now?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I just go to the station because they're gone with the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, while you would have did it or anything, so I say, okay, believe her and come to the station. And I went in there and said, good morning. I got a call that you come and take my 12-year-old and my other son.
Where were you while the police were taking the 12-year-old son?
I was at work.
Oh, you were at work?
Yeah.
Okay. You had left the child at home?
Yeah, with all the elder brother and elder sister.
Okay.
So when I went to the officer, and I asked him, he said nothing like that because they don't have a 12-year-old. But here. So then they will say not like that. So I come out back and I call her back. She said yes, they took him. So Mr. But they not tell me anything. So I went back in there and I raised my voice. And when I raised my voice, a policeman said, okay, I'm going to check. And when he go and check, they say they have him in the bus because they cannot put him in any cell down here.
Okay.
So while there, somebody said, you not tell me anything, you not talk to me, like you take him, you don't call parents or nothing.
Yeah.
Or somebody else have to call me while you try to pick up my child, you're supposed to call me.
And no police call you and tell you?
No police don't call me and tell me
you come to the station asking if they have your son?
And they
say
tell
no.
Me no, they don't know, no.
Your son is still in jail now?
No, present no.
And he's 12 years old?
Yeah, and he's 12.
And he's not charged?
No.
They say it's on reasonable suspicion of that
he's
is scamming. And you're saying that the reason why they lock him up It's because what? He refused to open the phone.
I say, don't remember the past.
Okay.
If you traumatize a child and you remember certain things,
And these are the Ratchet Scam Task Force Police from Montego Bay. So although they did the operation in Chilani, it is not the Chilani Police now. It is the Ratchet Scam Task Force Police. Alright? Good. Alright. Let us see what happened.
My thing is my wisdom warriors. Why the police them a take set pan the little youth them? Why you not take set pan the little youth them? Because you don't want to go kill them though. You don't want to go kill them, so you not take set pan the youth them, and then the little dirty kin labor right them out here talk about how the little pitney them bad. Let me tell you something. Jamaican pitney them no bad, you know. Jamaican pitney them no bad. You know why some of them get out and do certain things? Because of poverty. Let me tell you that. Because of poverty. And enough of you know that. Enough of you Jamaican people who live overseas. You know say overseas pitney them ruder than Jamaican pitney. You know that. Jamaican pitney them is very weird. Very weird. You see some of them come out and have no manners. But me I tell you no, a poverty cause all of these things. Poverty. So when I see the police them come out now and I text it pan the youth. You know want text it pan the youth pan people pitney. Not only that youth, but you don't want to text it from people pitney and then you post it on Instagram say this person is person of interest, and then when you hear it from the show you go and kill off people pitney, and then everybody start talk about how them the pitney they mix up in a this and that when nothing no go like that. Police boy and girl, me not trust you know, I mean not rate you know, because you not take too much set from the little pitney them, and that is wrong. That is unacceptable. My wisdom warriors, you see that man.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so wanna see, wanna hear what more the youth and how the police them proceed with the youth. Now more go back to this. I'm gonna find on the JFG website. Because it's going here we go, right here.
Hello?
Miss Gomes, I'm Officer Zoso. I'm the school resource officer at Pui High. I'm calling from the Spring Police Station because we have your son Sean in custody and we have a few questions to ask him. As he's under 18, we cannot question him without a parent or a lawyer present.
My goodness. The boy the Sean no stop the problem, you know. It's the officer.
Yes, unfortunately we have Sean in my office and he and some other students have been fighting and unfortunate.
Now ladies and gentlemen, wanna see the difference in a procedure? Do you guys see the difference in procedure? You hear what the mother said that happened with the police? She didn't get a call from the police according to the mother, you know? And we're going to go back to it and I want to listen to how the police them supposed to actually operate in these circumstances. Listen.
Sean injured Michael.
Officer, I'm tired to talk to him, you know. But tell him to let them boy company there alone, you know. So what to Michael? Him badly injured?
Well, no, but his lip is bleeding.
So you have to go arrest him?
Well, I hope not. When you come to the school, I will speak to Michael's parents. If they agree, I may recommend him to child diversion. That way he won't be charged but will still get help.
Alright, I soon come. I'll get ready. Thanks.
Know your rights. Statements from children under 12 and juveniles under 16 must be taken in the presence of a parent, guardian, or social worker.
We have to keep that in mind and we're going to go back to the mother now. Let us go back to the mother now, ladies and gentlemen, and let's hear what the mother said. Let us hear what they said in full, how this really unfolds. Listen to this. Listen to this again. Alright? Very important that we know our rights. Alright?
None whatsoever. Anyway, take in this.
Alright, so we are in where? Falmouth.
Hold on there. How is the audio for you guys with this? Because me notice it's very low enough. Only give me a second. Let me turn up my OBS audio. Desktop. May I turn it up to 700 just for this, so you can hear the story clearly.
And we're having a serious problem as this lady's 12-year-old son has been locked up by the police, and the reason that she gave why they lock him up is that he refused to open his phone, so they detain him on reasonable suspicion of possession of identity information. Now let me be clear, it's not the Falmouth police who lock him up now. I was told that it is the Latch Scam Task Force in Montego Bay. So I want you to tell me, young lady, what you saw transpire this morning, because you was at the house, right?
Right.
Talk to me. What you saw this morning?
So this morning, I just start see lights in my face, guns in my face. Wake up, get up, go in the hall. Everyone, they took everyone in the hall and they started ask persons for phones and everyone. And then after.
How old are you?
I am 20.
Okay.
Okay. So after they asked everyone for phones, they took me in the room and a young lady started to search my phone. The 12-year-old gave the young man his phone and they were telling him to open his phone. He told them that he did not remember the code. They keep on pressing him till one of the police that came in told the young man that he is going to beat him. Then he started to look.
The police tell which young man?
The 12-year-old that he is going to beat him.
He's going to beat the 12-year-old?
Right.
Why?
Because he was not opening his phone.
Oh, because he's not opening his phone. The police tell him they're going to beat him. Did the police beat him?
No,
okay,
he did not. Okay, so after he told him that, they took him one side, started to question him. When
stick up in, and the 12-year-old that the police told that they were going to beat him. Is that your son?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
There is the breach, ladies and gentlemen. There is the breach. According to the lady in the story, them took the 12-year-old one side and questioned the 12-year-old, and the parent was not present, because later down, you hear the mother here so say, she there work, listen.
The 12-year-old. Yeah. Well, while you were there,
listen.
When
stick up in, and the 12-year-old that the police told that they were going to beat him. Is that your son?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So after they started to question him.
I got to turn you up some more. Hold on there. Because I noticed that the audio are extremely low, unfortunately. Come like a true beer breeze. Then another something, man. You understand? Can't turn up more than that. Right, you can't turn up more than that. Well, Houston, if we can't hear this now, something wrong. Make we see what go on there now. Go over here, so.
I went beside one of them, one of the police.
Questioning him. Who was present?
No one was present.
So the police from Latch Scam Task Force in Montego Bay, you're saying that they were questioning the 12-year-old boy with no adult present?
Right. So
I JCF member from Latch Scam Task Force in Mobay.
So I went beside of him, and one of the police looked at me, and then after he took him outside. Then after he took him outside, then one of the female that was searching my phone called me inside to search the room.
Yeah.
Right. Then after the 12-year-old came in and started to cry.
Why was he crying?
I asked him if they beat him, and he said no. Then after I asked the police, where are you taking him? And he told me that he was taking him to the jail. I said, you cannot take him to the jail because I know my rights. He told me that I saw him in court. Then after, he told me that he is going to take him to Stuartown.
Stuartown, that's in Chilhowee.
Right.
So did he take him to Stuartown?
Right, they sent him out of the room, and then after, I did not know When they were leaving or anything, I just went outside and saw that they were gone.
Oh. So they took the 12-year-old from the house without any adult and they took him to lock him up in jail. So where is the 12-year-old now?
He's currently at Stuart Town.
Okay. Mother, did you know that your 12-year-old son is locked up in the police jail now?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I just go to the station because they gone with the 12-year-old.
Yeah.
Well, while you would have did it or anything. So I say, okay, believe her and come to the station. And I went in there and said, good morning. I got a call that you come and take my 12-year-old and my other son.
Where were you while the police were taking the 12-year-old son?
I was at work.
Oh, you were at work?
Yeah.
Okay. You had left the child at home?
Yeah, with all his elder brother and elder sister.
Okay.
So when I went to the officer, and I talked to him saying nothing like that because they have a 12-year-old. But here. So then they will say nothing like that. So I come out back and I call her back. She said, yes, they took him. So I said, but they not tell me anything. So I went back in there and I raised my voice. And when I raised my voice, a policeman said, okay, I'm going to check. And when he go and check, they say they have him in the bus because they cannot put him in any cell down here.
Okay.
So while there, somebody said, you not tell me anything, you not talk to me, like you take him, you don't call parents or nothing.
Yeah.
And somebody else have to call me while you try to pick up my child, you're supposed to call me.
And no police call you and tell you?
No police don't call me and tell me
you come to the station asking if they have your son?
And they say
no.
No, they don't know.
Your son is still in jail now?
No, present no.
And he's 12 years old?
Yeah, and he's 12.
And he's not charged?
No.
They say it's on reasonable suspicion of
scamming.
And you're saying that the reason why they lock him up is because what? He refused to open the phone.
I say, don't remember the password.
Okay.
You traumatize a child and you remember certain things.
And these are the ratchet scam task force police from Montego Bay. So although they did the operation in Chilani, it is not the Chilani police now. It is the ratchet scam task force police. Alright? Good. Alright. Let's see what happened.
My thing is my wisdom word.
So people, only hear the mother I tell us that she dey at work. Only hear the testimony of the young lady, right? Where them pull, allegedly the police pull the 12-year-old to the side and question the 12-year-old. That is a breach of rights. Listen to this now again. How the police them angle this right here. So look on this again for the last time. Hope we learn, you know. Listen.
Mr. Carly. Hello?
Miss Gomes, I'm Officer Zoso. I'm the school resource officer at Pui High. I'm calling from the Spring Police Station because we have your son Sean in custody and we have a few questions to ask him. As he's under 18, we cannot question him without a parent or a lawyer present.
My goodness. The boy is trying to stop the problem, you know. What's the officer?
Yes, unfortunately we have Sean in my office and he and some other students have been fighting and unfortunately Sean injured Michael.
Officer, I'm tired to talk to him, you know. But tell him to let them boy company there alone, you know. So on to Michael, him badly injured?
Well, no, but his lip is bleeding.
So you have to go arrest him?
Well, I hope not. When you come to the school, I will speak to Michael's parents. If they agree, I may recommend him to child diversion. That way he won't be charged, but will still get help.
Alright, I soon come. I'll get ready. Thanks.
Know your rights. Statements from children under 12 and juveniles under 16 must be taken in the presence of a parent, guardian, or social worker.
Don't hear that. So we learned something today, ladies and gentlemen. We learned something today. Right? We learned that no child under the age of 12 or any juvenile under 16 must be taken in the presence they must be taken in the presence of parents when they are being questioned by the police. And if they don't do that, then they're in breach of the law. Alright? Let's go to this last thing right here.
Williams.
Hi Jason, is everything okay?
Williams, I can't believe what I'm doing now. Me and the bedroom them are coming from football match. And then the police officer them are going to carry me and them to the police station. Grand Spin police station, so they might ask me questions.
Really? Did they say you were being charged?
Williams, them not say nothing but them ask me questions. That's all them say. And before I talk to them, I tell them I'm official to you.
Okay, well you were right to call Jason. Don't answer any more questions until I get there. You have the right to your attorney, even if it's for a question and answer.
But them are talk about them are going to ID parade. I don't know if I say to them. What if I do?
I'm on my way, and I will explain everything. Until then, remain respectful and stay silent when possible.
Oh, please.
I'll see you soon.
Man, y'all gotta go on the JFJ website, man. Yo, y'all gotta go on their Twitter. Their Twitter is up. I like this. Jamaicans for Justice? Oh, yeah. I'm fully endorsing this. They're educating the people of their rights, and we all need to know our rights. Shout out to Jamaicans for Justice. All right, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is important for us to know. And we should teach our kids as well. Alright? We should teach our children about that. Alright? So I didn't even tell people I was live, you know. And I mixed up the live, but everything works out for a reason because you guys are here. Let me go to this. Miss Lisa Hannah got something to say.
Long time, right? But when you're living, really living, it flies. I said to someone recently, 18 years is technically a generation, and when the words came out of my mouth, then it hit me. That's how long I've been in Parliament, a generation. But truthfully, it feels like just yesterday. And then I remembered another 18 years, August 1993. I had just turned 18, and by November, I was crowned Miss World. And back then, 18 felt like a lifetime. I thought I had seen it all, done it all, felt it all, and my parents, I thought they were still treating me like a baby, trying to guide me, trying to shape me, trying to say, well, no, don't date that person, or hold back a little bit. And of course, I resisted, because I knew who I was. What I didn't know is what they saw, that I really was just beginning life. I was fresh, didn't know a lot. And I still remember their voices, I still carry their wisdom, and now I find myself on the other side of that wisdom, with young women, brilliant, talented, fierce, ambitious, coming up to me and saying things like, Lisa, I'm doing everything, but I still feel like it's not enough. Or, everyone else seems so sure of themselves, but I'm still lost. Or, I feel tired, I'm always stressed, but I can't slow down. And I will look.
I gotta pause this. This sounds like a message that I need to
18 years.
Yeah, this sounds like a message that I need to put out. I didn't listen to this. This is a raw, very, very raw reaction. You know, so as you come through the door, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all smash that like button, share the live. We have Lisa Hannah, and she got a message for y'all, man. And I think you should open your ears to it. Let's hear this. Woo.
18 years. That sounds like a long time, right? But when you're living, really living, it flies. I said to someone recently, 18 years is technically a generation, and when the words came out of my mouth, then it hit me. That's how long I've been in Parliament, a generation. But truthfully, it feels like just yesterday. And then I remembered another 18 years, August 1993. I had just turned 18, and by November, I was crowned Miss World. And back then, 18 felt like a lifetime. I thought I had seen it all, done it all, felt it all, and my parents, I thought they were still treating me like a baby, trying to guide me, trying to shape me, trying to say, well, no, don't date that person, or hold back a little bit. And of course, I resisted because I knew who I was. What I didn't know is what they saw, that I really was just beginning life. I was fresh, didn't know a lot. And I still remember their voices, I still carry their wisdom, and now I find myself on the other side of that wisdom, with young women, brilliant, talented, fierce, ambitious, coming up to me and saying things like, Lisa, I'm doing everything, but I still feel like it's not enough. Or, everyone else seems so sure of themselves, but I'm still lost. Or, I feel tired, I'm always stressed, but I can't slow down. And I will look them in their eyes and I ask, are you doing? Are you doing this for you or for someone else's idea?
Yeah, the audio was way too high. My bad, y'all.
And then what I hear is silence.
The audio was way too high. Yeah, the audio was way too high. So I gotta do that over. So ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute. Let me stop this. 6 o'clock on the dot. I'm gonna go over to my next live stream. And we're going to be streaming PMP conference on there.
Sometimes I hear a sigh.
All right, so stay tuned for that. All right. I got some things that I wanted to share with y'all. Plus, y'all, you guys can call in. You guys can call in. The number's right there on the screen. All right, so you're more than welcome to call in. Let me delete that. Delete that. And whoa. What's her name? Lisa. Lisa. 1 second, my good people. I gotta organize my stuff, you know? This is me not organized. Let's see. What is this? What is this?
You keep going.
Oh, this is the lady. Testimony.
Himself, Jamaica. No matter worry yourself, him a go work for it. Just relax yourself, him a go do it for it.
Wonderful Saturday to everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I gotta yeah, I forgot about that. I need to put that audio on my soundboard. Yeah, I need to put that audio on my soundboard. And the lady, yeah, hers too. Yeah. What is this? ABI News. Let's read this. Let us focus. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to post this too. I'm supposed to post that. Yeah, Miss Longmore, boy. Hey, yo, Miss Longmore, you gotta chill, ma'am. Gotta calm down, ma'am. Just letting you know. What is this now? This is the one I did with Mr. Lonesome? Talking about the yes.
Top ball. And him to.
You're saying that
They are right.
problem. This lady, without any.
Well, no, but okay. Well, you know what?
Damn, that is loud. Sheesh. I gotta work with it though. It is what it is, man. I should have adjusted the volume, but it is what it is. The desktop volume. All right, let's go back to this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lisa Hanna has something to say, and we're here to hear it.
And then what I hear is silence.
Let's get it. Remember to like and share the video coming through the door. Let's go.
18 years. That sounds like a long time, right? But when you're living, really living, it flies. I said to someone recently, 18 years is technically a generation, and when the words came out of my mouth, then it hit me. That's how long I've been in Parliament, a generation. But truthfully, it feels like just yesterday. And then I remembered another 18 years, August 1993. I had just turned 18, and by November, I was crowned Miss World. And back then, 18 felt like a lifetime. I thought I had seen it all, done it all, felt it all, and my parents, I thought they were still treating me like a baby, trying to guide me, trying to shape me, trying to say, well, no, don't date that person, or hold back a little bit. And of course, I resisted because I knew who I was. What I didn't know is what they saw, that I really was just beginning life. I was fresh, didn't know a lot. And I still remember their voices, I still carry their wisdom, and now I find myself on the other side of that wisdom, with young women, brilliant, talented, fierce, ambitious, coming up to me and saying things like, Lisa, I'm doing everything, but I still feel like it's not enough. Or, everyone else seems so sure of themselves, but I'm still lost. Or, I feel tired. I'm always stressed, but I can't slow down. And I will look them in their eyes and I ask, are you doing this for you? Or for someone else's idea of who you should be? And then what I hear is silence. Sometimes I hear a sigh. Sometimes I even see them break down in tears. Because deep down, we all feel it. This relentless pressure to do it all, to be everything, have everything all at once. To be successful, to be stylish, to be instinctive, discerning, emotionally intelligent, financially intelligent and independent, spiritually grounded. And don't forget, somehow you have to look amazing and trendy and fashion forward while you're at it. Because society has built this impossible standard. You know, you must be superhero, saint, the epitome of virtue, and CEO all at once, all in one. And guess what? It is exhausting. And so we scroll through social media looking at these perfect lives, curated feeds, smiling faces, and think, you know, what's wrong with me? But what you don't see is the tears behind those filters. You don't see the self-doubt, the therapy sessions, the nights they cry, they sob. And we call it Superwoman syndrome, but it's not power, it's pressure, and it's breaking us. Add a sprinkle of imposter syndrome, and suddenly even your greatest success feels like a mistake. Like one day someone is just going to find you out. But let me say this plainly, if no one else tells you, I will tell you. You are not alone. And more importantly, you don't have to do it all. Not today, not all at once. You are allowed to breathe. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed not to have all the answers, because life moves in seasons. Some seasons are for building, some for healing, and some for simply being still. And no, we don't all bloom at the same time. We're not supposed to. I never planned to be in politics for nearly 2 decades. I didn't have a map out of a perfect path for how my life was going to work. I just followed what felt true to me. And yes, I failed. I doubted. I cried. Sometimes I still cry. But I keep listening to the voice that said, you know what, Lisa, this matters. It matters. So to every young person watching, whether you are a girl, a boy, a woman, a man, especially for those of you who feel like you're falling behind, let me say this. You are not behind. You are becoming. You don't need to burn yourself out to prove that you matter to anybody or to the world. You don't need to wear every hat to be worthy. You don't need to have it all together to be enough, because you are enough right now, in this moment, in the middle of figuring it out. And when the pressure feels too heavy, take off that cape, because you're not a superhero. You are human. And that is more than enough. You are enough right now. 18 years. That sounds like a long time, right? But
Man, listen, I think that's an excellent message right there. Mental health is real, ladies and gentlemen. Mental health is real. You hear me? Yeah. Mental health is real. So, definitely salute to her for that message. We're gonna go to one of my favorite ladies. She got a lot to say, and yeah, we're here for it. We are here for it. You understand? First one I want to play is this. This one. No, not that one. This one. Yes.
You see all them foolishness here. When I know when I come to my page with the foolishness, I go blasting you, you know. You are either stupid or you're intellectually dishonest. Or maybe both. But clearly you are benefiting in some way from this current administration. That is why you are seeing everything through green tinted glasses. What part of Jamaica is doing well?
Embarrassing. We need some milk
in Jamaica.
No, I have to speak on this because there's a lot of people also coming in. Well, a few, not a lot. A few people that come in my comment section as well with this same type of rhetoric. And I really have come to the conclusion that these people are being paid to come and say nonsense on your page. To just spread madness. Huh? As if Jamaica is like, we're doing so great. When it's the total opposite. It really pisses me off, you know? It really pisses me off. But let's hear it right, Mango.
You see all them foolishness here. When I know when I come to my page with the foolishness, I go blasting you, you know. You are either stupid or you're intellectually dishonest. Or maybe both.
Or both, yes.
But clearly you are benefiting in some way from this current administration. That is why you are seeing everything through green tinted glasses. What part of Jamaica is doing well? Where is all the good that is happening in Jamaica? You mean the hospital them where mash up and the people them where fair sleep and bench up on the floor in the hospital? Or the teacher them where can't get them retroactive? Or the nurses them where suffer? The public sector worker them? Talk to me. The extrajudicial killings by the police, over 100 already since the year start. What kind of alternative universe are you living in where you think that Jamaica is doing well when right now the AIDS epidemic is back in full force in Jamaica? And people have to be all over the place showing that AIDS, which was under control, is now blowing up again. Why? We expected this. Because the government did a lot to defund the programs that kept it under control and then make it worse now. USAID get knocked. So AIDS is exploding. What kind of alternative universe are you living in where you don't realize that Jamaica is in a recession? And if Jamaica is in a recession, that means people not doing well. Don't you watch the news? Don't you realize that tourism is down by 40%? And everybody complaining from the hotelier them to even nuts for the express. What are you talking about? What good? Listen to me, don't come to my page with the foolishness. When government feed you, just so that you're one of the lucky one them, will live upon the government and out them. And don't come to my page and tell me no foolishness. Because it's not everybody live on government and out. Don't tell me say
embarrassing. We need some milk.
Have to leave Jamaica right now to get employment elsewhere. Because your minister refused to employ them. Because you don't want to create the job, the vacancies that are obviously there. Don't tell me say you don't realize say the Ministry of Health spend money to open the administrative ward of Cornwall Regional Hospital when the rest of the hospital lock. And you're going to talk about everything that is happening good in Jamaica. Listen, go on about your business. And don't come on my page with your damn foolishness. You favor them damn menke.
We have to start this one because now we have to show our real leader. We are the real things in our country. Ladies and gentlemen, Ibrahim Traore.
Dear black people, this is Captain Ibrahim Traore. For those of you who don't know, he is the leader of Burkina Faso, the revolutionary leader of the African nation of Burkina Faso. Now, Captain Traore has revolutionized leadership in Africa. And right now, he is in danger after multiple assassination attempts. The West is not happy with Captain Traore because he has done so much not only to liberate his people, but to take control of the resources of his country. They've labeled him as a dictator, as a terrorist, as a criminal. When in truth and in fact, all Captain Traore has done was to take control of the gold mines of Burkina Faso and spread the wealth among the citizens of Burkina Faso.
Everything alright, man, go say I saw facts. And big up Flying China place. Ricardo, where you David? Big up yourself. Raslin, I see you, love. Let's continue. Start from the top.
Dear black people, this is Captain Ibrahim Traore. For those of you who don't know, he is the leader of Burkina Faso, the revolutionary leader of the African nation of Burkina Faso. Now, Captain Traore has revolutionized leadership in Africa. And right now, he is in danger after multiple assassination attempts. The West is not happy with Captain Traore because he has done so much not only to liberate his people, but to take control of the resources of his country. They've labeled him as a dictator, as a terrorist, as a criminal. When in truth and in fact, all Captain Traore has done was to take control of the gold mines of Burkina Faso and spread the wealth among the citizens of Burkina Faso. He has ensured that education is free. He has returned arable lands to the people. He has invested in farming. He has invested in housing. He has made the quality of life of the people of Burkina Faso much better in a very short time. What Captain Traore has achieved in 2 years, many African countries have not achieved in decades. Now, Captain Traore is being targeted by the West. He's being targeted by France, the former colonizers of Burkina Faso, who are not happy with the fact that Captain Traore has basically cut them off. They no longer have control over the resources of Burkina Faso. And worse, he is encouraging and leading a new kind of African leader. He's uniting all of Africa. Niger, Mali, Malawi, Ghana, and several other African countries have begun to rally around Captain Traore and embrace his ideas of cutting out the former colonizers who are so used to pillaging the natural resources of Africa to enrich themselves while the people of Africa suffer. The problem is those house slaves in Africa who are so comfortable worshipping at the foot of their colonial masters that they want to see Captain Traore fail. But I'm very heartened to see that so many Africans are standing by him. There has been 18 assassination attempts on Captain Traore's life, the last being not even a week ago. But he presses on. He has been declared by the US to be a terrorist, a criminal, simply because he refuses to bow down to their whims. He refuses to give them access to the minerals of his country. But as I said, I am heartened by the fact that so many Africans are standing by him. And the aim of my video is to really spread awareness as the Africans from all over, because he's caused so much unity within Africa. This one man, Africa is determined to not repeat the mistake they made with Muammar Gaddafi of Libya, with Ibrahim Traore. They are determined to protect this man at all costs. And Captain Traore, I'm from Jamaica, and we also stand with you. We're praying for you, and we hope that you are able to see your country through and be a beacon of hope to the people of all the African nations. So we're standing with you, like our African brothers and sisters. We're standing by you and we're praying for you. I thank you. Have yourself a great day.
I stand by every word she said. Every single word she said. I stand by that. Facts.
Embarrassing.
He needs some milk.
What did you say? Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way. Emotional damage.
You telling me that the same people from Burkina Faso, y'all that live in France, y'all some house slaves. Y'all the ones that kept us in bondage and slavery. Y'all the ones that perpetuated nonsense. How can you see Ibrahim Traore doing what he's doing for his country and have the audacity, the unmitigated gall to be living in France? I don't care what anybody did to persuade you. This is when you make a decision to stand by your leader. Everything that this man has done is in the benefit of the people now and especially in the future of Burkina Faso. This is what we require from our leaders. The stuff that Trump is doing for the United States, they put him there to do it for what those people who voted for him to do for the people now and the future. Alright? So you must respect a man like that. That is doing it for his people. And he's doing it the right way. He's not infiltrating anybody else's country. He's not oppressing anybody else to do it. He is taking his resources, maximizing his resources to benefit the people of his country. That is what every leader is supposed to do. So I am confused as to why people from Burkina Faso that's living in France would stand up. All of you. God should definitely mark this down, which you have done. And I hope God places great emphasis on it when you're being judged. When you stood up against Ibrahim Traore. Yes, I hope so. I really do. I pray that God sees you for who you are. My God.
Captain Ibrahim Traore, who is the president.
Shout out to Sassy 81 in the building. How you doing, love?
So let me get this straight. You moved to France and you feel better than the people who live in your country of birth. So you feel that they should be held in subjugation by the French because you now live in France? Make this make sense. You know, at first I thought that it was the French who were protesting, and I actually planned to do a video about it, thinking that it was the French people who were protesting against him. But it hurts to know that people who are from the country, seeing that this man is doing nothing but to uplift the people of Burkina Faso, making the quality of life so much better.
So who sent them?
They're black people. Make this make sense. Thinking that it was the French people who were protesting against him. But it hurts to know that people who are from the country, seeing that this man is doing nothing but to uplift the people of Burkina Faso, making the quality of life so much better in Burkina Faso, and you're going to protest against this? So is it that you want to keep your countrymen in subjugation, to keep them in poverty? The fact that this man has reduced the debt to GDP, or I should say increased the GDP by so much, The man has basically embarked on educating the entire population. He's made your country debt-free. He's basically putting your country in a position so that you can return. You don't have to seek a better life elsewhere. Do you know how many countries would do anything for a leader like this?
Give me Ibrahim try over Andrew Honest. No. I mean right now. Immediately. Please. I've been saying this for months. From last year, I can show you up on my page right now. From last year, from the first time Ibrahim try, I've been advocating for that man to be the leader of Jamaica. Right? From last year. Let me find it. Seen? Video. Ibrahim. Where is it? This is 2.0. What date is this? Nah, this one is new. This one is new. I think it's a live stream I did. Ibrahim. July, here we go. This right here. Look at the screen, guys. This was July 15, 2024. Puppet. Andrew Honest. Yes. Compared to a leader like that, man. Yes. I have been saying this. Just for that. You don't have to. A lot from their what? Behavior. My people. And let him cook. Let him cook, bro.
Those who claim to be from the empire.
Some of the documents out of the CIA and the women wearing pads, black women. You have to be mindful and record. Be happy. Like, huh? Are you guys okay with that? I'm just asking. Are you guys cool with that? In a world where you have nothing, you're.
And so I tell the workers to pay attention to these individuals who are losing their privileges. Because they will continue to manipulate you, to intoxicate you, and to send you into bad patches.
Know y'all opinions, man. Dang. Or eliminate. Period. Ibrahim Troy. Anytime I come up here, they might say I'm a PMB because I said comrades. Jamaican people. Let me go back and hear it.
Comrades, fighters for freedom, for sovereignty and real independence.
Jamaican people, fighters for freedom and fighters for freedom, sovereignty and independence. Yeah, that's gonna be my new thing every time I come on here talking about this politics. It's gonna be my new thing. Fighters for freedom, sovereignty and independence. My Jamaican people, those people that are fighting for these things. Clip that up. Hey, I gotta clip that up. But y'all get the picture.
And you're protesting
Y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. Y'all get the picture. I was showing that the stance that Ibrahim Troy took was exposing Andrew Honest and his government as puppets for the elites. I've been said this. That was last year, July.
So let me know, how much money did Macron pay you to do this? How much money did Emmanuel Macron pay you to sell out your own country? Shame.
Damn.
Shame. And to my brothers and sisters in Africa, just know that black people from all over the world are standing with you, because Ibrahim Traore must remain safe.
Facts.
Ibrahim Traore must not be executed in the same way that so many African leaders who want better for their countries have been executed. We're tired of puppet leaders.
Tired.
We're tired of our resources being exploited by these first world monsters. And you Burkinabe people in France, go and sit one side. Go and sit one side.
Yeah.
You're not ready for this yet.
Yeah, go have
you
a
have
seat.
a colonial man.
Go have a seat.
Right, so this is a very good point. Alright, so this is a very
Go have a seat.
Dear black people, mindset and you are house slaves.
Yes.
I thank you. Have yourself a
Yeah,
great
man.
day.
House slave them for true, man. She did finish. Alright, cool. Back to the next one now. I didn't know that this was true, y'all. I saw a video on YouTube. I didn't know, but it's now confirmed. Usain Bolt wrote a letter to Ibrahim. Man, shout out to Usain Bolt. The legend. The legend. Oh my God, listen to this. Not that one, sorry, my bad. Listen to this.
So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys.
You see all them foolishness here. I don't know when.
No, some vex. Every time I try to zoom in on this thing, because it does that. I don't like that, man.
So Usain Bolt has actually.
No. Alright.
So Usain Bolt has actually written. So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter. So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter to Captain Ibrahim Traore. I'm going to read this letter to you guys. Before I proceed, please double tap on your screen because it helps the video. And let me know where you are actually watching this from in the comment section. So it reads, the address is to His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of the Transition, Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. And it reads, Dear President Traore, I extend to you my warmest greetings from Jamaica. As someone who has spent a lifetime striving for excellence and unity through sport, I admire leaders who seek to uplift their people and inspire ambition for a stronger future. I have followed the development in your country with interest, and I commend your efforts to foster sovereignty, stability, and resilience in the face of challenge. Sport has always been a powerful force for the unity and pride, especially among youth. I believe it can play a key role in the development of Burkina Faso, whether on the track, in the classroom, or through community programs. Empowering young people with opportunities can shape a brighter tomorrow. If ever an opportunity for collaboration, support, or inspiration through sport, I would be honored to contribute in any way I can. Wishing you strength, wisdom, peace, and your leadership journey. Respectfully, Usain Bolt, Olympic champion and world record holder. What do we say to Usain Bolt in Jamaica? Thank you. We know our brothers and sisters in Jamaica, Caribbean, has always been support of our movement. So thank you, Usain Bolt. Thank you, Jamaica. Thank you, Caribbean. And this is a way to actually help. Some of you want to join the military, but I'll bring the updates on how to join the military later. On the next video. So if you haven't followed this yet, just make sure you follow the account, favorite it, retweet, do whatever you want to do with this video, and meet me in the next video to give you updates on how to actually join the military. Big ups to you, Jamaica. Big ups to you, Caribbean. So anyone who wants to reach Captain Ibrahim Traore, please just do so, and we are going to read your letter to fellow Africans so that they will see the support you actually have for Ibrahim Traore. Still, the hashtag is Leave Burkina Faso Alone. Hashtag Leave Ibrahim Traore Alone. Go ahead and appreciate this video and send it across. Thank you. We are live right now. Join us and come and give your tip. So Usain Bolt has actually written a letter.
So it's official. Hussein actually wrote a letter. I was watching a video on YouTube, and there was detail. I said, "Are they making this up?" I said, "Did Usain Bolt really write Ibrahim Choi a letter?" I was questioning it. I'm not even gonna cap. I was questioning it, but man, shout out to Usain the legend. All right, shout out to Usain Bolt the legend. You hear me? Salute to you, sir. This man is tapped in to what is actually going on in the world, to the point where he can recognize a man that is standing for his people. Big salute to Usain Bolt. You hear me? And it is only, I'm going to say this, based off that which I have seen, Andrew Holness does not even compare to a Ibrahim Choi. He is the polar opposite of a leader that does for his people first. And I'm going to give you one example. One of the biggest examples is this. When Ibrahim Choi got power, Ibrahim Choi decided to not take his salary. He took the salary of a soldier. Not only did he do that, he reduced the salary of the parliamentarians, I believe, by 30%. So they were only getting 70% of what they already were getting. That other 30% was used to put into developing the country, protecting their resources, food security, building oil refinery, not gold refinery, so they can refine their old gold and maximize their productivity from gold. Amongst many other things. This man bought tractors, this man bought seeds, pesticides, bikes for the agricultural police or security that drive right around the farms all around Burkina Faso and protect them from theft and all other types of things of attack. Man, listen to me, man. Big salute to Ibrahim Choi. Big salute to Usain Bolt. Big salute to Ripe Mango, and big salute to Lisa Hanna. Those words, from mental health to leadership, right? Taking it from a personal level, I think this section right here is going, hopefully reaches the persons it needs to, right? So we could all stand up. I stand firmly in solidarity with Burkina Faso. Firmly. I've been said this. I'm on record. I don't care who's attacking him. I don't care what they're talking about. I firmly stand with Burkina Faso. I only hope that we could have a leader here in Jamaica that is that revolutionary. You would see how fast Jamaica go to the top with a leader that revolutionary. And all we have to do is do it. You don't have to do anything illegal. We just need a leader that is going to focus on maximizing us. One of the things that we need a leader to do. You see how people can't go into China and have a business without the Chinese being involved in the business? Well, we have Chinese in Jamaica and other Asians that have business, and we don't got nothing to do with it. We are not a partner in the business. We are none of that. We are the consumers of those businesses. How about y'all start protecting us in that way too? Huh? That's what real leaders do. Maximize the potential of his citizens in the country. Productivity in the country. Money staying in the country. Look at tourism. Most of the money leaves and goes offshore. It don't stay with us. The people that are the engine, the fuel of the tourism industry, they don't get paid nothing compared to the type of money that's going through the hotel industry. They don't get no pay. No, they don't get no good pay. They don't get no good benefits. The leaders of our country are the ones that are supposed to make sure that they protect protect us in those ways. You hear me? That is the difference in good leadership. Something that this current government leader is not. He's a horrible leader. Horrible, disgusting, terrible, shameful leader are some of the adjectives that can be used. Going to sue the Integrity Commission. Huh? Right? Want to take away their power. Huh? Undated resignation letters. Huh? People want to talk about third term loading. Madness. Total madness. Anyway, I'm going to end the live now, because in the next half an hour I'll be live again, and we're going to go to the coverage of St. Anne's Bay Divisional Conference. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure someone ready for two to no hand in the one. Make sure someone ready for the crazy in the comment section in the one. Make sure someone ready in the man. Alright, my people. Yeah, man, make sure someone ready, man. Make sure someone ready. No joke. Alright? Alright, bless up on yourself. That's my time for now. In a half an hour, I'll see you. And I'm going to be streaming on both platforms, of course. So if you don't catch me on one, you catch me on the other. If you're not yet subscribed to the platform, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that came through. I saw Calvin in the building, you know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Yankee Bliss, you know what I mean? Yeah, Ryan Campbell. You know what I mean? Hey, salute to everybody. Go sub up to my you know what? I need to make a new subscribe backdrop. I just remembered. I gotta go do that right now. Salute to y'all. See y'all at 6 p.m. sharp. Bye for now.